In 872 AD, one man's dream to unite Norway came down to a single battle. Harald Fairhair faced off against rival chieftains in the waters of Hafrsfjord, in a clash that would change the course of Norwegian history. This is the story of the Battle of Hafrsfjord, where Harald Fairhair's vision of a unified Norway became reality. Before the Battle of Hafrsfjord, Norway was a land of many small, independent kingdoms, each ruled by its own chieftain. But one man, Harald Fairhair, had a grand vision, to unite these scattered realms under a single crown. According to legend, Harald swore not to cut his hair until he had achieved his goal, earning him the nickname, Fairhair. After years of conquest, only one obstacle remained: a powerful alliance of rival chieftains who refused to submit to his rule. The chieftains who opposed Harald's growing power knew they had to act. They formed a coalition of the most powerful leaders in Norway, determined to stop Harald's dream of unification. The stage was set for a final, decisive confrontation, and both sides knew that the battle to come would determine the future of the entire region. The fjord of Hafrsfjord, with its narrow waters, would soon become the site of one of the most important naval battles in Viking history. In the spring of 872 AD, the two forces met in the waters of Hafrsfjord. Harald's fleet, though smaller, was made up of seasoned warriors loyal to his cause. The opposing fleet, commanded by the coalition of chieftains, was vast but lacked the unity of Harald's forces. As the longships clashed, Viking warriors leapt from deck to deck, engaging in fierce hand-to-hand combat. The sound of shields breaking and swords clashing echoed across the fjord as the battle raged on. Despite being outnumbered, Harald's strategy and leadership turned the tide of battle. His ships outmaneuvered the larger fleet, using the narrow fjord to their advantage. One by one, the ships of the rival chieftains were destroyed or forced to flee. As the sun set on the waters of Hafrsfjord, Harald stood victorious. The coalition had been shattered, and with it, the final opposition to his rule over Norway. With his victory at Hafrsfjord, Harald achieved what no other ruler had before: the unification of Norway under a single king. The smaller, fragmented kingdoms were now part of a larger, more powerful realm, and Harald Fairhair became the first king of all Norway. His reign marked the beginning of a new era in Norwegian history, one of unity and strength that would last for centuries. The Battle of Hafrsfjord and Harald's victory have become legendary in Norwegian history. Today, Harald Fairhair is remembered as the founding father of Norway, and the battle is celebrated as the moment when the nation was born. From Viking lore to modern-day commemorations, the legacy of Hafrsfjord lives on as a symbol of Norwegian unity and pride. The Battle of Hafrsfjord was more than just a Viking naval clash. It was the turning point in the unification of Norway and the rise of Harald Fairhair as its first king. If you're fascinated by epic battles and the history of the Vikings, hit that like button, subscribe, and join us for more stories from the past that shaped our world.